Hey guys, it's Zacko here with another review. We're going to review Little Nicky. Now this movie is a very interesting one. I found this one in my tape room somewhere. And I found a tape version of it. Kind of same story where I found the Thief of the Cobbler. So when I came across this tape, my reactions were stupid. Why would they make a movie like this? And the Nostalgia Critic reviewed this as well. If you want to see his video, you might as well go check it out. But anyway, as I was saying, when I saw this video, I was very nervous to watch it, and I was concerned about what would I feel. Unfortunately, I was very nervous to watch this movie. Very nervous. Like, I wasn't even sure if I wanted to watch it or not. But then I finally decided, yes, I'm going to have to because, well, I'm a reviewer and that's what reviewers do. So let's get started. The story. There is this boy named Nicky, who is a son of an angel, that's his mother, and a dad who is the devil. Personally, this sounds like a very stupid story. First of all, they start the movie off by a man watching a woman take her clothes off. And me personally, that is a bad way to start a movie. Yeah. I get what they're trying to say with the man being mean and all and going to hell, but they could have done better, like the person robbing a bank or something. In fact, there are a lot of things I don't like in this movie. And there's a lot of things the man could have done in this beginning of the story. Anything could have happened, and that could have just been an example of what could have happened. To be honest with you, the way that they started the movie off was not so great. And there's a lot of complaints about, like, this scene in particular. Like, I'm telling you, it's not the only scene that's like this. Almost every scene is like this. It'll get worse later on, I promise you. The characters. Nicky, annoying, and a little funny, but not really. Nicky is kind of an annoying character. I could say that his accent is pretty well done. I could say that he has a very funny accent going on. He has a very good personality, but the problem with him is that sometimes with his kind of annoyances and his daily devil things, it kind of gets a little annoying and a little bit too far. So I would like to say, yet that it is good humor, it really does take it way too far, and it does get annoying after a while. His mom, the angel. She's probably one of my favorite characters of this movie. She's actually very funny, and she does get a few laughs here and there. And she is a really beautiful character, indeed. I even almost said, "Hello, nurse," when I saw her. Not kidding. But she is one interesting character, and I think she's one of the best characters to come out of this film. If there's any character that I liked the most, it was her. Man, oh man. The devil. Okay. Not the best character in the movie because he is the only one that makes sense in the movie. Well, not exactly. Well, this character is also okay, I guess. He's actually as good as the angel, only has a few flaws to him that make him bad. Furthermore, he makes some of the characters have a bit of a flaw to them, and I will mention that later on. This guy is okay. It's just that his jokes kind of go way too far, and for the most part, he's kind of gross sometimes. Maybe a little too gross. I don't know, I just can't stand him. Sometimes there are some times where he does make sense, and there are other times where he doesn't. And the devil, well, he's okay. I just don't think he's the best character in the whole thing in this movie. The story part 2. In a press for me reason and punching your own. Now, these are a few things I'm going to mention in this movie that are a bit skeptical. Now, things that don't really connect to the story very well. These jokes conventionally are not funny, and they're just annoying to watch, and it makes you question why. Why this scene? Why this joke even exists in the movie? I ask you. Why in the world, why would you let the character punch its own private parts for no reason? I'm sorry, but I cannot do this kind of joke in the movie. I'll never forget that one scene. It's way in the beginning, and I just hate it. Why would you have a scene like that? It's not even funny. I mean, seriously, I think it'd be more better if you had a reason for him to do that. Like, what? Let's just say he did something stupid. That would be a good reason to do that. But in this case, no. There's no reason for him to do this. No way. And it's just disturbing. Okay, so another story is that Nicky's brothers are fighting after saying that his dad said he wanted to, kind of rule the hell for a few more years. So his brothers are fighting over the fact that he wants to keep ruling over the years and not passing it down to any of his sons. They're fighting about that. And Nicky's kind of okay with that, but his older brothers aren't. And it's up to Nicky to stop them from fighting, basically. And as they're doing that, they're doing some silly antics to people. Like, they're kind of making him do bad things. They're making him do, funny things. And, things you wouldn't kind of see. Things that are, a bit awkward, I should say. A bit disturbing. And you'll see later. I'll probably mention it later, but I'm just going to say right now that they do crazy antics. Crazy antics. And I mean crazy. There's this one of the brothers possesses a priest, and he says a lot of bad advice to people. It is pretty funny, but it's kind of a little bit rude and a bit unsettling for people who are Christian, I have to say. It's kind of insulting. And the fact that he's dancing on pizza! On pizza, for no reason. Again, for no reason. There's a lot of jokes in this movie that just go in for no reason. There's just no reason why there should be a joke in here. I'm sorry, but I'm Yakko, and if you want to make a joke, please make it sense. Please make a reason why it's in the show. I like to make shows that jokes that connect to my story, and to where I am in the situation. Now, if you want to make a story where there's funny jokes and everything, please make it connect with the story, because I cannot have that in my conscience there. I mean, I'm Yakko. I think you should make the jokes way more sense than they are. You can't just have a random person dancing on pizza. You can't do that. Good things and bad. As in funny stuff, they sometimes take things too far. Or it does a funny that does make no sense. Yeah. Valerie. Okay. Cute. A good love. Together. Well, Valerie's a very good character in this film. I want to say she is one of the better characters in this film too. I have to say, she is wonderful in this movie. She is a really good love interest, and I think she's one of the most interesting characters in this movie. Probably. I just don't know what she sees in Nicky, but I'm kind of glad they're together because it makes the movie a little cute. Like, it's kind of an Aladdin and Jasmine kind of story type of thing. But they're like together in a sense where it's kind of cute and it's just okay for it to be this way. Jack and John, the two brothers. Jack and John, the best. Jack and John are kind of the best friends of Nicky. They kind of came later on in the film, and they're very funny characters, I have to say. Probably the best I ever seen. I know there's a lot of jokes that don't make sense in this film, but if any joke that made sense and that actually made me laugh a little was probably from them. Any jokes that came from Jack and John were like the best that I ever seen. They made me laugh. They made me chuckle a little. It was really amazing to have them in the movie. I have to say, out of all the funny business I have seen in this movie, Jack and John brought the most performance into this movie. I had to say, I got a lot of chuckles out of them. They are the best. They are the most funniest things I ever seen. Nicky's brothers. At the end, Teen He Came, they really got crazy. They don't make sense at all. One left, and I don't know. So let me just explain this for you. One kind of got really evil and decided to destroy the whole place, while the other one kind of disappeared. He kind of left for a while, and then came back. It was really weird. It's like he disappeared for 1 minute, then came back. This brother didn't exist. It's like as if he shouldn't have two brothers at all. He should only have one brother. It's kind of weird that he only had one brother that kind of made more harm than the other. But anyway, there really are the worst characters in this movie, and I recommend you don't watch it. Another thing that I should mention about the devil is that he made this person have, I'm not going to really mention what's on his head, but he has like these weird bumps on his head, and he put a bra on it. Yeah, this movie's all messed up. Like, really messed up. Don't bring your kids. The dog. Annoying. He the worst thing in this film. The dog is like, doesn't really make any sense in this movie at all. He is totally out of nowhere, and he just comes out a second. Like, I know they were trying to make a guide for Nicky, but they could have just made him human. Come on, guys. It really is not that hard to make a human character. I mean, his character is kind of disturbing and a bit off when he's actually a dog. And furthermore, it's just really disturbing and a little bit off and a little bit weird when you look at him. I mean, I get what they were trying to do, but still, I think they could have made him a human. I think it'd been better if he was a human. Just saying. Overall, this is so weird. I don't know what to make of this. It is not much worse than I have been through. But the funny and the unfunny, this is just hard to sit through. I get it. That they were trying to make something funny, but yet they ended up failing in the process. I could see that they were trying to make something good out of this, but it just ended up being a big flop. So, the thing is, you just can't make a movie out of this. You just can't make a movie out of this kind of story. I think that's just the point of it. But either way, out of all things, I gave it a 7 out of 10. Yeah, a 7 out of 10. I wouldn't want to give it a 6 because I did enjoy the movie a little bit. So, I would have to say a 7. A 6 would be like I really hated it. But I would give it a 7 because I did enjoy some of the characters like Jack and John and like the angel mother and like all that stuff. It just seems like only half as good. If only they kind of fixed those jokes a bit and maybe fixed some of the characters, it would have been a nice, enjoyable film. Or they could have redid the story a bit. But all in all, it's just 7 out of 10. And that is my review of Little Nicky. Thank you. I'm glad you So, guys, that's Yakko here. So I'd like to say, I hope you enjoyed my review, and I hope that maybe if you want to see more of my reviews, you can check out my playlist right there called Yakko's Reviews. And I'll see you next time. And if you want to follow more of Amanda's videos, you can check more on this channel and subscribe if you want to see more. And leave a like if you liked this review. And thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. And that's all the facts.